This is a brief introduction to the SmartFlo Fotolia Rich application. We're logging into the application, which is a Air app running on Flex. You can see we have a Fotolia tab, which gives us access to search virtually anything on Fotolia. We'll start off with beach and get about 500,000 beach images that are available to us. You can see we have a whole raft of different tag searches that we've used in the past, and so we could come along and add to that search and just hold down my option key and click on barefoot, and then add to that barefoot on the beach, add bikini to that, and we've got barefoot on the beach and bikini shots, and we're down to 499 images that would fit that profile. We can check on any of these images by just simply mousing over the file. And if we would like to basically sort images, we can go to our light boxes. Here we have some beach images in my light box. I can go back and look at the search view and toggle back and forth between the lightbox view. You can see we've got some images that we have already put in our light box. If I like perhaps this image here and I want to add that to my beach light box, I just add it to it. Beach is the most recent one we looked at, so therefore it updates and brings this image into my light box. I can click on the image and see my account on Fotolia. I have a subscription account that allows me to download 10 images a day. Let's go to the subscription level, and I would go after an archive that I'd like to put this in. So I'll put it into my Fotolia archive shared by Gary. I'm going to download the subscription file. This is going to also put the file on my desktop, so I can have it in two locations at once. I may want to work on it right away on my desktop. Plus it will put it into the shared archive Fotolia that Gary has shared with me. So let's take a look at those shared archives. We come over here, Archives, Gary Bollinger, the shared archive, which is Fotolia, and here we can see that the file has been brought in. It has imported all of the properties associated with the file, as well as the search tags that are built into the system on the file. And you can see there's many tags associated with this image. We can also go to our desktop, where we'll find down here the image that we actually put on the desktop. We can open up that JPEG in preview and see we've got the high resolution file. So what this does for us is allows us to use this application to see what we've already purchased and what's on Fotolia. If we come back to this file, click on it again, you'll notice that there's a red border around it. It says it's already been purchased, so I can't accidentally purchase something on Fotolia that someone in my group has already purchased. And I can click on that information to see that Murray Oles purchased this on this date. It's this media ID, and I could certainly go and search the system with that media ID information and come up with where it is and when it was downloaded, and be able to share it without having to re-download it from Fotolia. So this has given you a kind of just a quick brief overview. You can see we've got lots of different gallery views. The system is maintaining logs on everything that we're doing so that we can quickly do a search and say, show me all the purchased Fotolia assets over a period of time. We can see over the last week we just brought down this one. And we can see how the assets have been copied over a period of time. If we open up a larger group window, we can go back a ways in time and run a search to see what assets were copied from which archives, and be able to essentially update that information and at any time pull a PDF file from that. So here we can see there's been a lot of copying of assets from one archive or project to another. We're keeping all of that recorded in the system, and we can quickly create a PDF overview that shows me the detail on all of those logs, making this much easier for advertising agencies and corporations to know what images have been purchased on their behalf and who has purchased them. So this is obviously a quick overview on the Fotolia integration with SmartFlo. There's lots of other activities and things that one can get into, but this gives you a quick introduction.